What I hate most about dating right now, men texting me thinking we're gonna invite me somewhere and spend some money on me. I'm just gonna be blunt about it. I don't want to sit and text all day. Oh, what do you like to do for fun? What do you know?
See, what I think is stupid right now is that these are the same women that will complain about, oh, why did he change? This is not what he gave. This is not how he was in the beginning, or after a few dates, they say this guy's not for me, or all these other stuff. Is that these are the problem where women don't take the time to actually get to know somebody. They think just going on a date where a man spends money on you is him getting to know you. No, it's spending money on you is just pretty much him trying to do the best he can to impress you and not think about anything else. When you talk to somebody, just purely talking, no other, because if he's spending his money on you, he wants to try to impress you, so you don't see any flaws, you don't see nothing. But when you take the time to, like, let's say, FaceTime, text, call, you get to actually know the person. That's why I say online dating is used wrong, and that it should be used to actually get to know somebody deeper. That's like, oh, let's just take this off of online and then meet in person, because that's what women always say, the vibe check or the chemistry. See, that's the problem. All the time saying vibe check, chemistry, those always go for the charming bad boys, the men that use you, the men that just only want sex from you. Women don't see the fallacy in how they go about the dating market. To actually use it, take the time to get to know the guy, his morals, his characters, his values. How does his family think about you? What does he think about his family? What does he more about his mental, hobbies. Really talk about it. Women don't think that you get a false. I believe you kind of get a false impression during fancy dinner dates or fancy dates, because men will try their best because they're spending money on you. So why would they have a losing investment by, saying something terrible? Men will try their best to impress you during dates, so you won't see nothing terrible about them. That's why I think that you're not using dating techniques right. Get to know somebody, talk to them, text them, But women always like to really skip over getting to know somebody and focus on spending money on me. It's stupid. It 100% makes no sense that she could be crying and that anybody could sympathize and comfort her when she just ruined this man's life. She ruined her child's life, and she ruined this man's life for cheating and making this man believe that this is his child. This is why I make these videos, and why men in the manosphere, men that are on social media talking, are constantly making videos, constantly talking. Because of this, men are suffering and they are being destroyed mentally and physically and emotionally. It just disgusts me that it disgusts me that she could be crying. And it disgusts me that anyone could comfort her. Unbelievable. And not a single person was comforting him. He's the one who's suffering, not her. She knew that's her child. He doesn't. It's disgusting.
Then end up at the Dollar Tree. Street code. When a motherfucker hustling, selling drugs, robbing people, gang banging, y'all ain't got nothing to say bad about the person. But when a person go to work, woman or man, and do what they got to do to take care of their family, you always got something to say, to put down their job and all. It's better I work at the Dollar Tree than putting on that mask, busting you over your head and taking you for everything you got.
See, this is what I think is wrong with this society nowadays. That because people have such a skew perception of how much a man should make that they don't really have respect for common people. The average person, average man, they only make so much. We expect every man to be or should be a six-figure man. I have mad respect for any person, especially a man, that just works hard and stay up bored, not trying to do anything illegal, not trying to do anything hood. Just be a decent person, work hard in whatever job you have, and provide for your family the best you can. Not every man has to be an entrepreneur, has to be a street banger just to make six figures. Not every man has to be a six-figure man. So I have mad respect for the blue collar man, the man that works Dollar Tree, McDonald's, whatever. That you constantly work hard as hard as you can to provide for your family to the best of your ability. Mad respect. I'm tired of these men thinking that, because they have chain, they can make money quick, entrepreneurs, all that stuff, that they're better than any other men, or that women desire these type of men, so they downplay and make fun of other men that's just average. And there's nothing wrong with being average, because average men are what are the backbone of society, are what make society continue to thrive and work. Like, that's why I have mad respect for them. So props to men like this. And it's just sad where we have more of a such a skew perception of people. Of you gotta have a college education, you gotta make six figures, all that shit, just to be something special. No. That's why, again, it's disgusting how warped people's minds are nowadays.
Okay, so let me bring up your whole comment in context. You stated traditional women couldn't vote, own property, or get a job, so now they can do all of that. So now you have to, I guess you're saying you have to offer more than just a paycheck. You can't just be like, I have a paycheck, because back then it was okay looking and had a paycheck, you're getting a what? Okay, so I'm guessing what you're saying is that women are able to do more and a man has to provide more than just a paycheck. To which I would say you're being very disingenuous, because men have always provided more than just a paycheck. Because as a man, you have to tend to our emotional needs, provide stability, which is finances, and protection. Because you know damn well if you're in the house with another woman and you hear a sound in the house, you're going to be the one checking it out, not her. And in exchange for all those things that the man provides, the man was getting something else in return. He was getting submission, the house and the children taken care of, and a stable household. And yes, although you're right that women are more independent, if you go into Kevin Samuel's show, Kendra G's show, even women that have a platform, most of them don't want to pay bills. So yes, women are more independent, but they still have the expectations for the man to pay all the bills. So they're able to work and save all their money while making no contributions to the relationship or to the household. And to what degree is that fair for a man? And on top of that, they're talking about how much they don't need these men. So in totality, a man is not getting anything out of the relationship. She's not contributing. She's expecting to be pandered like a child, and he's not getting submission, and he's constantly being talked about how he's not wanted. Why in the fuck would you expect a man to stay? Of course he's gonna be a passport bro.
That's what men have always brought more to a relationship. We're talking about men you choose to be with. So men do bring it. Okay? Unless you chose men that really don't provide you anything else, that's your fault. But men have always, in the past, in relationship, brought what women wanted, okay? Or they wanted at the time, whatever they felt. The issue is that what do men get in return? Focus on the feelings, the thoughts, the protection, the anything dealing with women. Even like the legal system is geared to protect women or not, you know, be such detrimental to women. That's the problem we see. Even in a relationship, men think about women first before themselves. There comes a time where you just can't be selfless the whole time. Now we're looking at a society now that men are waking up that what am I getting? To being close to Superman as possible for women in a relationship. I'm really not getting much. I'm getting like battle, combativeness, um, modern ideology. You're not cooking, you're not cleaning, you're not really taking care of a man's need. Okay? It's really ridiculous. But men are always hold to traditional standards. Every women say that if you do 50-50 during a date, you don't pay for a date, they'll break up with you or you won't see the second date. And they will say they offer for 50-50. But you won't even get a second date because if you take that offer, that's it. Men are held to traditional standards. Women are not.
Why should men be expected to bring more to the table than they ever have in order to please women who bring less to the table than they ever have?
Because the man is the provider, baby.
Why are women typically spoiled beyond their needs while men are typically deprived of their basic needs?
Because women deserve more.
But I've said it before, women love men who cheat. Women hate to be bored, and women love men who have a life that looks exciting. Men also like men whose lives look exciting. Ask yourself a question. Do people invite you to do anything? Do people invite you to go anywhere? When there's a house party or an event or whatever, are you on the must-have list? And if not, you got work to do.
You know, I said before that women don't like accountability, and men and women don't understand the deeper meanings of words. So it's not necessarily men liking men that cheat, but I do think they do because they like men that other women want. Now, people will always say like, "Oh no, other women don't want my man." No, you do. You do. You like men, okay, that are charming, tall, good looking, funny, talk well to women. Men that are socially calibrated, men that have good jobs, men that make good money, men that are of higher quality. What does that say? Says that not just you like him, other women will like him too, because other women like those qualities. It's rare to find a woman that likes qualities that no other woman likes. Let's say, it's absurd, but let's say a woman that likes, oh, I like abusive men. That's rare to find a woman that likes that. Okay? Now, it's just that, or let's say that, or it's rare to, oh, I like fat men. It's very rare. Very rare. And the whole dad bod thing is crap because it's not really dad bods. You're not liking that beer belly. But that's why I would say the same thing, that you technically like men that cheat or can cheat. Okay? So that's why I say women don't like accountability, because you choose men that have options. Should never be surprised that if a man execute or take up those options. It's just how the whole bad boy craze, the whole, high value, all that stuff works. You choose men that other women want, you can never be surprised that other women will get him. You just can't. Choose a man that's geeky, that's really socially awkward, that's probably chubby, it's not that tall, that makes average money, whatever. Women in general don't desire that, nor will they choose that as their first choice. So I believe technically that is true, but you have to think deeper.
I just got back from going on one date. It's just so nice, so kind. Like, I know if I dated him, he would never break my heart. And tell me why I'm just not into that. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm not lying, guys, when I tell you that I know that if I decided to give this man my whole entire heart, I would never have to worry about anything. I have a date with this other guy. Completely different vibes. I get player vibes. I get you're pretty, but like, let me put you in your place vibes, which fuck you. But also, there's something wrong with me.
You said he was a good husband, or he was a good provider, and you cheated on him. Okay,
You
and
throw it in
then
my face.
excuse me.
You're throwing it in my face.
No, see, a funny thing is when listen what she just said, throwing in your face, ma'am. It's just what it is. So y'all don't
It
have.
is, but I feel like you're throwing it in my face.
If you are you being serious? I don't know you, lady. You're the one that cheated,
Tipsy.
not me. We're having okay, and see this is what I mean. 43 years old, financial diva. All right.
Yeah.
If you're this emotional and temperamental, good luck at all that. Because if you better understand that the men you will deal with, they're going to know your background. And when you say you had a
Yes.
good husband, when you say you had a good provider husband and you cheated on him, that's red flags to most people. Then you turn around and say you had a baby out of wedlock, and then you married another man that we had abusive issues with. Wow, that's too much shit going on with one woman. Why would a man with any sense want to deal with that? I mean, seriously, a man who has his shit together and is available on the market, why would he want a financial diva?
I just wanted to say that a lot of the debate about red pill or just men's spaces is that they constantly use younger women. Let's say like the Fresh and Fit or whatever podcasts and other stuff that they say they use younger women to manipulate the conversation. That is 100% wrong. Okay, let's look at the Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels. He uses all types of women, older women, younger women, whatever. Just like other podcasters, they do that too. Maybe the majority be younger, but it don't matter. Women with attitude, modern women, the craziness that modern women have, it's practically universal through age. From when you're in college to you're over 40. These women are like, they're just delusional more than ever. And that's thanks to modern society. You're so independent, you're just crazy in the head. That's why I don't um I I can't take serious these, especially the men that are so down on movements like Red Pill, Passport Bros, whatever, looking to help other men. They may not be perfect, no one's perfect, but they try their best to give men voices and push other men to succeed and show men what women what are some women that are out there. Nothing is, it's always, in general, nothing's perfect, nothing is exact, but we are giving a voice to men and letting other people see what men deal with, the problems men deal with, the issues men deal with, and the women men have to deal with. Here, just like Kevin Samuel's talking about, a woman that's 40 plus that's treated a man that's been good to her like dirt. It don't matter if you're 43, don't matter if you're 19. You thinking you treating good men like dirt, that's universal. That happens. So These are platforms that just giving men voices and, helping other men.